Right now, something inside you is making decisions. Not you, something else. It doesn't have a brain. It doesn't have a face. And there are 40 trillion of them. They live inside your gut, your microbiome. You have almost as many bacterial cells in you as human ones. In a very real sense, for decades, scientists assumed these passengers just help digest lunch, harmless tenants paying rent with vitamins. Then researchers found something stranger. Your gut is wired directly into your brain through a nerve highway called the vagus nerve. And the bacteria down there have learned to send messages up that line. Serotonin, dopamine, GABA. 90% of your body's serotonin is made in your gut, not your head. In one experiment, scientists took gut bacteria from anxious mice and transplanted them into calm, germ-free mice. The calm mice became anxious. No brain surgery, no drugs, just new roommates in the intestine. In humans, the evidence is younger and messier, but it points the same direction. Your 2 a.m. anxiety, your sugar cravings, even your mood on an ordinary Tuesday. May be, in part, a message from an ecosystem you've never met, sent from an organ you never think about. Here's the part that should unsettle you a little. Bacteria don't care about your happiness. They care about surviving. Some species multiply faster when you eat sugar, so some researchers suspect they can nudge your cravings, simply because the bacteria that crave sugar outcompete the ones that don't. You're not being hijacked by a villain. You're the battlefield of an evolutionary numbers game that started before you were born and keeps going after dinner tonight. But here's the good news hiding in the creepy news. This whole system runs on food, and food is the one thing you actually control. Fiber-rich, diverse meals feed diverse bacteria. Diverse bacteria produce a broader, more balanced set of mood chemicals. Change what you eat for a few weeks, and you can measurably shift which species dominate down there. Which means, in a very real sense, you can vote on who gets to influence your mood tomorrow. Which raises an uncomfortable question. If a big part of you, your mood, your cravings, your bad Tuesday, is actually 40 trillion bacteria negotiating for survival, how much of you is really you? Maybe that's the wrong question. Maybe you were never a single thing to begin with. You are a walking ecosystem, a coalition of trillions of tiny lives that happen to agree, most days, on keeping the whole operation running and calling itself you. That's not a loss of identity. That's a much bigger idea of what identity even is. You're not just living in your body. You're hosting a civilization. Be nice to it. It talks back.